sure. No, they were calling them up. On the outside there is Colby Art, driven by Jaden Bruin. The other two are coming up now, Miss Nana Nelly, I should say. And yes, Miss Jane, coming out of the number 1 gate. So they're nearly all up on the gate. Yes, Miss Jane slowly making her way there. Severio is up there, as is Anti-Hero, as is Colby Art, and touching them up, coming up around the outside now is Nana Nelly as they get to dispatch. And most of them got away cleanly, in fact all of them I think. A little bit of a hop and a skip, but not too bad. But going hard there was Colby Art by the look of it, but even harder on the outside is Nana Nelly. And Nana Nelly's gone to the front now, and unfortunately, yes, Miss Jane's gone for a bit of a gallop on the inside, so, and it's still galloping, having trouble settling that horse down. Jeff Allen bought that horse. So, but Nana Nelly, she's come across from the outside draw and gone across to the front and is leading up these horses at the moment. As finally, the little horse at the back, yes, Miss Jane is settled, has lost a fair bit of ground though. But we've got Nana Nelly in front, just throwing her head around a little bit. Don't think she's got a head check on, but she seems to be comfortable with that. Second is Colby Art. Third is Severio. And fourth is Anti-Hero. And as I said, not too far away, slowly making ground, but does have a fair bit of ground to make up. That's yes, Miss Jane, after a little bit of an early gallop. After the start, doesn't gallop at the start, but afterwards. So leading them up still is Nana Nelly from Colby Art. Third is Severio. Fourth, Anti-Hero. And yes, some making some ground there, doing a great little job, is yes, Miss Jane. And she's gradually making up that ground. Once they get to the finish line here with a lap to go, they'll probably start ripping it up a bit. But yes, Miss Jane, she's nearly made her ground up. She's done a great job. And she's just about to tackle onto the tail of the field, which is great. So they're all still in the Indian file, nothing much happening, yes, but we are coming to the last lap of the race, so probably a few things might change then. But they've been going on very nicely, and the little horse that did have a bit of a hiccup, she's made her ground up very nicely. But Nana Nelly's still in front from Colby Art. Severio third, I think 66 was the half. Severio third, Anti-Hero fourth, and on the back of them now is yes, Miss Jane, and going on okay. So they're in the final lap of the race now, and we should see a few moves if any are going to be made. However, a couple of these horses are probably just merely trying to qualify. They're not trying to break any records or anything like that, they're just trying to qualify. So on the inside still we've got Nana Nelly, on the outside is Colby Art, who's popped on its outside. Or just as I spoke then, Anti-Hero's gone for a bit of a gallop unfortunately. And third at the moment is Severio, the 2-year-old, coming home okay. As yes, Miss Jane, it's done a good job because it's done a fair bit of work. But Anti-Hero unfortunately went for a bit of a gallop just as they were going down back straight the last time there. But still, in front, we've got Nana Nelly. On the outside, trying to chase it down is Colby Art. It's nearly got there, but Nana Nelly's holding her ground, Nana. And Nana's gone to the front from Colby Art. Third over the line was yes, Miss Jane. Fourth over the line was the 2-year-old, Severio. And coming over the line now at a rapid pace there was Anti-Hero after a little bit of a hiccup down the back straight the last time. So a very interesting race. All the action was in the last lap, pretty much, apart from Miss Jane at the start. But it's done a very good job, yes, Miss Jane. Nana Nelly, though, leading all the way, and pretty good effort from Nana Nelly. As I said, Colby Art chasing hard and trying to run down the leader. It did sit behind the leader most of the way, Colby Art, but yeah, it pulled out down the back straight there and challenged the leader, but the leader just had a little bit too much for it. But it was a very good tussle down the straight. And coming home well, as I said, was yes, Miss Jane, and that was a good effort because it lost a lot of ground early on. Anti-Hero recovered after a bit of a gallop, and he charged home nicely down. He ran fifth, and fourth over the line was Severio. So a pretty good trial.